Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to C.A.R. Entertainment. I'm your host Dylan Hamilton, and today guys we're going to be talking about our A21 digital technology revision videos guys. It's been a while since we've done them, but we're back and we're going to be talking about error correction and detection in today's video. So hopefully you can sit back and enjoy this video. It can be quite complicated going through these, but we are going to be going through the party about the checksums, the echo checking, and then the cyclical check redundancy as well. So don't be worrying too much. We will be going through all of them in depth and how much depth you need to know them for the CCEA specification, and hopefully they are going to be able to help you in all examination boards as well. For further ado, let's get straight into it. So the types of error correction and detection. Well, firstly, interference will occur on a network cable, and this will result in data transmission errors, and this error will occur. Well, the obvious solution would be to retransmit, and that's what happens. So the four types of error correction and detection that allow you to retransmit the message are parity bits, checksums, echo checking, and the cyclic redundancy checks, or CRC. So an error can be defined as a condition when output information doesn't match with the input information. Digital signals will suffer from noise that can introduce errors into binary bits as they travel from one system to another. Pretty basic stuff so far. So parity bit. Parity bit is whenever the most significant bit of an 8-bit word is used as a parity bit, and this parity of 8 bits is transmitted. It can be either even or odd parity. So what you do is you have a word, for example, and it has a binary code, right? And obviously we know that that's going to be through, if you remember from last year doing your choose complement and etc., you'll know that you're 8 bits in your word, and you'll use the most significant bit, and that significant bit will either have a 1 on it or will have a 0 on it. Now that 1, you'll put that 1 on it to either make the number even or odd. So for example, if the number has 5 ones but the message needs to be even, you'll put a 1 on, so it's even parity. If it has 5 ones on it but you need it to be odd, you'll put a 0 on it, for example, and you'll keep going like that there, as long as the actual whole 8 bits make up an even or odd parity, which is predetermined before the message is sent. So like I said, even parity is whenever there's an even number of ones in a given pattern of bits, including the parity bit. The odd parity is just whenever the number of ones in a given parity of bits is odd, including the parity bit. So the use of the parity bit will be set to 0 or 1 depending on the type of parity required. So how does it work? Well, the receiving computer will detect the presence of the error if the parity of the receiving signal is different from the expected parity. So if they comes as right, that doesn't match up, they'll know there's an error. Once the error is detected, the receiver will ignore the received bits of the byte they have received, and they'll just send a message saying, can you retransmit that? The parity will be established before the message is sent, and this will be able to allow them to know what's correct and what isn't. The drawbacks is that if 2 bits are transposed, then the computer can be fooled in thinking data is correct. Also, if 2 random bits change, the system can also be fooled. So what is the method? Well, the sending and receiving computers will agree a protocol to be used, even or odd parity. The sending computer will add the correct parity bit to the binary data at the most significant bit. The sending computer will then send the binary data, including the parity bit, where the receiving computer will check it to make sure the overall parity of the data is received as agreed. And if the parity of the data is incorrect, the receiving computer will request that the data is retransmitted again. In checksums, data is sent alongside a calculated checksum value, where the receiving computer will calculate what it believes to be the checksum, and if the checksum value is compared to see if the error occurred during transmission. So echo checking then. So checksum's quite a short one, but then echo check is my favorite one because it's quite easy to understand. And this is where a receiving computer will send a copy of the data immediately back to the sending computer for comparison. So the sending computer basically sends the message, and the receiving computer, basically without even looking at it, takes a copy of it, sends it back. So right now the receiving computer has 1 version of it, the sending computer has 2, the original and the copy. And this is because the sending computer then will compare the 2 sets of data, the original they sent and then the copy that was sent back to them. They'll compare these 2, and if they're the same, there's no error. If they aren't, then an error has occurred and the data will automatically be retransmitted. I'll just send it straight back. The drawbacks of this though is that the 2 sets of data are different. If there's 2 sets of data, so if they're different, there's no way of knowing whether the error occurred originally when it was sent or when it was sent back, because obviously it's sent along 2 ways. So whenever the original was sent, the error could have occurred then. So whenever it took the copy and sent back, nothing might have happened and the error occurred that way. Or whenever the original was sent, it could be completely fine, and when the copy was made, the copy was sent back, it was wrong. So you don't actually know when the error occurred. And echo checking also requires a lot of extra data to be transmitted. CRC is used to verify blocks of data stored in disks that are transmitted across networks. It's when a special number is appended to a block of data to detect any changes, and the CRC will be recalculated on the retrieval, and then it will be compared to the value originally transmitted, which can reveal certain types of errors. It uses an algorithm to make up a checksum, and a special checksum will be made up added to the end of the block of data. The recipient will then apply the same algorithm, comparing the result, and if they do not agree, the data has not been received successfully. In terms of Hamming code is a set of error correction codes that can be used to detect and correct bit errors that can occur when computer data is moved or stored. Thank you for watching the video. I'm Dylan Hamilton from C.A.R Entertainment, and I will see you next time.